What's good, Vikings Nation? SKOL. It's time to fire up the passion and talk about the NFC North's tight end battle that's got everyone buzzing. The 2025 All-NFC North preseason team votes just dropped, and the tight end rankings are sparking some serious debate. Is Detroit's Sam Laporta truly the top dog? Or is our Minnesota Vikings star TJ Hockenson being criminally underrated? And don't sleep on Green Bay's Tucker Kraft. He's making waves too. This isn't just about stats. It's about pride, potential, and who's going to dominate in 2025. With J.J. McCarthy taking the reins for the Vikings, this season could be a game-changer for Hockenson. So, grab your purple gear, let's break down this epic showdown, and figure out who's the real king of the NFC North tight ends. Who's your pick for the top tight end? Laporta, Hockenson, or Kraft? Hit the comments and let's get this debate rolling. The votes are in, and the NFC North tight end race is tighter than a fourth-quarter goal line stand. According to SI.com, Sam Laporta snagged the top spot with 3 first-place votes, while our boy TJ Hockenson tied with 4 total votes but landed in second with 1 first-place vote. Tucker Kraft rounded out the trio with 4 third-place votes. Talk about a close call. These rankings are based on the buzz from on SI writers, but let's be real, Hockenson's coming off a tough injury, and he's still pulling votes like a Pro Bowl vet. Laporta's got the hype, and Kraft's got the breakout potential. But what do these votes really mean for the 2025 season? Are we sleeping on Hockenson's comeback? Or is Laporta's Lions offense just too stacked? Let's dive deeper and see what's up. Sound off in the comments with your thoughts. Let's talk Sam Laporta, the Lions' golden boy. Drafted in the second round of 2023, this dude burst onto the scene like a freight train, setting a rookie tight end record with 86 receptions for 889 yards and 10 touchdowns. That's first-team All-Pro material right there. Even in a so-called down year in 2024, he found his groove by season's end, proving he's a cornerstone of Detroit's offense. Laporta's got a killer connection with Jared Goff, and his diverse route tree makes him a nightmare for defenses. But here's the kicker, his blocking in the run game is still a work in progress. Could that be the edge Hockenson has over him? Vikings fans, do you think Laporta's hype is legit, or is he overrated compared to our guy? Drop your hot takes below. Now, let's shine the spotlight on our Vikings superstar, TJ Hockenson. This man turned 28 on July 3, 2025, and he's walking into the prime of his career, fully healthy after a brutal ACL tear on Christmas Eve 2024. Last season, he played just 10 games, still racking up 41 receptions for 455 yards. No touchdowns until the playoffs, but that grit shows he's ready to explode in 2025. Back in 2023, Hockenson was a beast, 95 receptions, 960 yards, and 5 touchdowns, catching passes from 3 different QBs. Now, with J.J. McCarthy's mobility creating new opportunities, Hockenson could be a matchup nightmare. Defenses will be too busy with Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison to double-team him. Do you believe Hockenson's ready to reclaim his spot as the NFC North's best? Let me know in the comments. SKOL. Green Bay's Tucker Kraft is the dark horse in this race, and he's coming in hot. This guy's an ascending star, blowing past teammate Luke Musgrave to become the Packers' go-to tight end. In 2024, Kraft hauled in 50 receptions for 707 yards and 7 touchdowns, ranking second among tight ends with 14.1 yards per catch and first with 9.3 yards after the catch per reception. That's elite. Kraft models his game after 49ers legend George Kittle, and it shows. He's a YAC machine, forcing 15 missed tackles last season. But with a crowded Packers receiving core, will he get enough targets to keep climbing? What do you think? Can Kraft outshine Hockenson and Laporta in 2025? Packers fans, Vikings fans, let's hear it. Here's where it gets juicy. Hockenson's fit in the Vikings' 2025 offense. With J.J. McCarthy under center, Minnesota's got a young QB who can extend plays with his legs, opening up the field for Hockenson. Add in Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Rondale Moore, and a backfield duo of Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason, and defenses are going to be stretched thin. Hockenson's a safety valve who thrives in one-on-one matchups. In 2023, He proved he can handle a massive target share, and with McCarthy's insane arm talent, Hockenson's words, we could see him hit career highs. But will he get the red zone looks he needs to boost his TD count? Vikings Nation, are you hyped for Hockenson's comeback? What's your prediction for his 2025 stats? Drop it in the comments. Let's zoom out and look at the Vikings' offensive firepower. According to Newsweek, Minnesota's roster is stacked with playmakers like Jefferson, Addison, Jones, and Hockenson, making it a Super Bowl caliber unit. But the X factor? J.J. McCarthy. If he can harness this talent, the Vikings could dominate the NFC North. Hockenson's role as McCarthy's safety blanket could be huge, especially with defenses keying in on Jefferson. The Athletic predicts a bounce-back year for Hockenson, but some analysts, like Bleacher Report's Gary Davenport, warn his fantasy stock might be shaky with a rookie QB. Who's right? What's your take? Will McCarthy and Hockenson click right away, or will it take time? Let's talk in the comments. Now, let's compare the competition. Laporta's got the edge in consistency, with a proven QB in Goff and a Lions offense that loves to air it out. Kraft, on the other hand, is a YAC monster but faces target competition with Green Bay's loaded receiving core. Hockenson, he's got the talent and the opportunity, but his success hinges on McCarthy's growth. Per SI.com, Hockenson's 2023 numbers, 95 catches, 960 yards, dwarf Laporta's best season, but Laporta's touchdown production, 10 as a rookie, is hard to ignore. Kraft's 7 TDs in 2024 show he's no slouch either. So who's got the edge in 2025? Which tight end are you betting on to lead the NFC North? Hit the comments and let's settle this. Fantasy football fans, listen up. Hockenson's a polarizing pick for 2025. Yahoo Sports sees him as a potential draft steal in the 5th to 6th rounds, expecting a healthy knee and McCarthy's growth to boost his numbers. But Bleacher Report's Davenport calls him a bust risk, citing his low catch rate last year and McCarthy's inexperience. Kraft's fantasy outlook is murkier. Yahoo projects just 43 catches for him, with Luke Musgrave and Green Bay's crowded receiver room eating into his targets. Laporta, meanwhile, is a safe bet for consistent production. So where do you stand on these guys for your fantasy squad? Who's your tight end pick for your fantasy team? Hockenson, Laporta, or Kraft? Share your draft strategy below. Alright, Vikings Nation, it's time to wrap this up with a SKOL chant. The NFC North tight end battle is going to be a slugfest in 2025. Sam Laporta's got the crown for now, but TJ Hockenson's primed for a monster comeback, and Tucker Kraft's ready to crash the party. With J.J. McCarthy leading the Vikings' high-powered offense, this season could be legendary. What's your bold prediction for the Vikings in 2025? Will Hockenson lead the way, or will McCarthy steal the show? Smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more Vikings news and updates. Share this video with your fellow fans, and let's keep the purple pride alive. SKOL.